Twitter gets me into trouble. On the 17th of the 10th, 2014, my brother Philip Neville, at Fizzer18, tweeted, "I'm on a speed awareness course this morning. What are they like, troops?" To which I replied, "A bit like a conversation with you. Boring, but important."
Is Philip a bit boring, Gary?
Not really. I think that, to be fair, there's a few people on Twitter you've just got to sort of have a bit of a dig at. My brother's one of them. Carragher's another. I'm sure we'll get onto some of those.
I'm sure we will. Your brother, did he call you up and ask for advice about commentary and punditry?
What people forget is in the first year that I was at Sky, I got battered for my co-commentary, probably the first 7 or 8 months. And I was trying to be like too nice, trying to be too posh, trying to sort of change my accent a little bit and use different words. And then it got to about February and I had a conversation with the producer and I said, look, I'm going to have to give this in. I'm getting battered. I'm not suited to co-commentary. I'm not sure I even like it. And he just said, what about just being yourself, just using language that you'd use? And I remember I used things like bingo time, I did the Torres thing, and then started using phrases that I would use in my everyday life, idiot. And then all of a sudden, I started to realise that actually it was better, I enjoyed it more. It's me just talking about football with somebody next to me.
Well, it's worked, hasn't it? You're the main man now, aren't you?
No, there's a lot better co-commentators than me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Carragher?
Carragher, I've not heard him yet.
No?
No, I was at Lion King yesterday when he did his first one. Yeah, it's more important.
What is a Gary Neville posh voice? I've got to hear this.
No, it's just trying to be too deliberate and trying to be too precise. Trying to be, well, he'll be disappointed with that, won't he? Things like that, rather than saying,
well, that's rubbish.
That was rubbish.
Yeah,
that's rubbish. Next tweet, welcome to Anfield, which was basically a group of Liverpool fans with
Let's have a look.
signs.
Is it the one I think it is?
Yeah, behind me, which is...
They like you, the Liverpool fans, don't they?
It's a number of different fingers that are being thrown towards me. And then the one after it, and it's one of Jose Mourinho, where the Liverpool fans, I thought that was a terrible image for the game of football.
It's a little bit different to your photo, isn't it?
Yeah. Such a rivalry, such a dislike amongst both teams.
Yeah.
And yet, we're taking pictures of the opposing manager.
It's not great, is it?
No.
Is it fair to say that you and the Liverpool fans are not the best of friends?
Better than we used to be.
Yeah? So if you're walking in Liverpool now, not that you would be.
I've never been to Liverpool in my life.
Yeah.
Let's be clear on that. Right. Every time I've been to Liverpool, I've had a police escort. Yeah, obviously on the coach with United, or as a pundit working with Sky. Let's say I've got to be there for a 3 o'clock kickoff. Yeah. I'm there at 11 in the morning before any one of them turns up, and I'm there at 8 o'clock at night when they've all gone home. Yeah. Yeah, it's
you literally locked in that studio before. Yeah.
Yeah. Let them all relax, calm down. They don't want to see me, do they?
But what was it like to play at Anfield?
The hardest game.
Yeah.
In terms of the pitch was so tight, just the fans were up for it. You knew full well if you won at Anfield, it was a massive achievement, and but you got huge abuse. And I mean, you took those throw-ins over the far side.
It's quite close, isn't it?
You took a throw-in over that far side, away from the dugout. You always got that feeling there is going to be a punch on the back of my head here. They can reach me. It's going to come one day. There's no way either that or a load of beer or something else.
What is the worst thing someone said to you that you can say on morning television?
Oh, there's been some terrible things.
Yeah.
Oh. You want the worst best thing?
The worst best thing.
It was usually abuse. Yeah. It would always have a swear word in it, wouldn't it? We wouldn't go on Soccer AM.
No. Oh,
no. Not sure it'd even make Soccer PM.
Really? We'll leave it at that then.
When Darmian came to United, I got tweeted that I looked just like him. So I put out, I knew that Botox, summer training and Italian lessons would fool everyone. I'm back. He does look a little bit like me, but a lot younger.
Yeah.
And a lot, yeah.
I know you keep saying that you're not in good shape. You're looking all right, pal.
It's just Carragher, innit? Since I did that spinning class with him on the programme we did where he said, let myself go. It's got to me, I'm sensitive.
He's got you, yeah. You're straight down there.
He's dug inside under the skin, yeah. I've not eaten since. Most underrated player you've ever played against, 20th of the 12th, 2016. At Carra23. Everyone thought he was average, but he was okay. But he's the type of player that he was underrated. You know, club stalwart. They always say that about me and him, don't they? No, just to dig at him, really. Just any chance you can. You always try and get your dig in first.
Yeah.
Get your revenge in first against him.
Before it starts,
yeah, because it'll come back the other way at some point. You just know that.
Monday night football rehearsals. Do you two just sit there and cane each other?
No, Monday night football rehearsals. There can be that, but mainly it's professional because it is quite a serious show. But yeah, where we can get a dig in or where we can create a tension, then we won't shy away from it. We don't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. No. I've got this great thing that you can say whatever you want to people. Yeah. Knowing full well if there's respect there, you can get on with it after. You know, people are too sensitive, aren't they?
Yeah, you can't say idiot anymore, can you?
I can't say idiot at all, no. Because if you call one fan an idiot, do you realise that every fan's an idiot? Yeah. And that everybody in the world's an idiot?
Every Arsenal fan in the whole world is an idiot.
And then you've got to answer to Henry Winter, the custodian of football fans.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Man United get beat 4-0 and GNF2 is taking a selfie on a bike. Does it get better than this? It's Carragher and I'm putting, yes, my next tweet is better.
And the next tweet is?
Taken at Anfield on Monday. Oh, it was brilliant. I was walking through the lounges to get to the studio and it said Anfield, where greatness happens. And I just changed it to happened. Now that tweet, trust me, when Liverpool win a league, if they ever do again, which is going to be a very depressing day, a bad day, that is going to come back at me, retweeted 10,000 million times, yeah. So that's a tweet that you send knowing full well it's going to hurt you one day.
But do you press the tweet button and go...
No, I knew before I sent it, I had to send it, but thinking... And then they went on a little run with Klopp, didn't they? And they got near to the top of the league. I thought, if they win the league this season, I'm done. Delete. Yeah. No. The screenshots happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, my kid's got my phone.
That is definitely one that will bite me right where I don't want it to.
They're looking good under Klopp, aren't they? I think in a few years' time.
Yeah, but
a few years' time, you could be regretting that.
They'll need to win a league for that to come back at me.
Yeah.
You can't win an FA Cup or a League Cup. You know, they'll have to win a league.
But do you reckon in the next 5 years they can win the league?
Let's hope not. This is from a Liverpool fan. Gary Neville, grow a proper muzzet or shave it off your scruff. These banners that I like, I love these banners. I turned up at a game once and there was a big picture of Dot Cotton. I thought it was quite funny. And even the lads on the coaching night were actually chuckling at me before a game.
Do you reckon you look like Dot Cotton?
I look better than Dot Cotton, I think. But I think it's a bit disrespectful to Dot Cotton as well, to be fair. Oh, it's a nice one, this one. Great news and good luck, Stevie, because this coaching lark isn't easy. Ask Neville. Didn't need to bring me into it, did he? Do you know what I mean? Didn't need to bring me into it.
Low blow.
The guy who's not even had a go at it. And I replied, I would have had the same language problems with the Liverpool Academy as I did in Valencia. It's the best I could hope for, really. Got a few retweets and likes.
Do you check the retweets? Do you go, I've done
No, I've just looked at it now. I've just looked at it now. It says 7,000 and 14,000. It's quite a good one. The accent one always brings a bit of...
Exactly.
It's just a standard like, isn't it? If you live in Manchester and you ever go at the Scouse accent, just a like, bum. Just keep throwing them out all the time.
A bumper tweet. Just And talking about the accent and the Scouse accent, yesterday's one before his first co-commentary. What was that tweet?
He was quite nervous yesterday morning, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite nervous because it is daunting doing co-commentary. I think it's different than punditry, different than Monday Night Football. And I think I put good luck to Jamie Carragher doing his first live co-commentary for Sky, Burnley v Chelsea. Nice. Brackets, subtitles behind the red button. Ooh, I was quite proud of myself, really.
Everyone's like that in Manchester, aren't they?
Yeah, and he knew that was probably day of the game, commentary still to come. He couldn't come back at me strong.
You love him, really, don't you?
Love's a strong word. Love's a strong word. So basically, Donald Trump, who I started to follow because it's a bit of a parody account, that I mean, it's funny. I'm honoured to serve you, the great American people, as your 45th president of the United States. But it was just at the point where Rooney had scored the goal. I put, forget that, Donald. Rooney's just scored 250 goals for United.
Did Donald reply?
Not yet. He could do.
Yeah,
he could do.
Just going through it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Donald Trump knows who Wayne Rooney is? No. Yeah?
I won't have a clue.
Do you reckon?
No, I'm not sure he knows who his cabinet is. Wayne Rooney. Would you ever go on Arsenal Fan TV? Be very happy to.
Yep.
I was invited. Can't turn down the invitation.
Believe it or not, I've walked in and you're over there with Arsenal Fan TV.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. It was like a football version of Jeremy Kyle.
I thought it was better than that.
No, it was decent. I know, yeah, but it was that sort of thing. Like you just stood there, everyone was like that, and you were just giving it back very well. I'm hasten to add.
The fans made a lot of very good points. as I thought they would, because fair fans make good points. They know a lot about football. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't. Everyone's very sensitive nowadays. I use the word idiot, which people get offended by, but don't know. I thought it was all right. I mean, I can understand why maybe it grows arms and legs and bells and whistles, and other people make it to more than what it maybe was. But I thought it was just an opinion on a day about one fan at one moment. I didn't see it as anything more than that.
Were you surprised with the reaction it got?
No, because after when I came outside and I saw social media, I thought, ooh.
Oh dear.
When you get a lot of, when you mentions, it says load more tweets, because you know full well you can't keep up with the current ones you've got. Yeah, it's like, oh, what's
the finger goes into overload,
yeah,
doesn't
what have I done? And I'm thinking, to be fair though, I think it was probably 50-50. A lot of the fans from Arsenal were agreeing, a lot of fans were definitely against it.
If you could have been, in the old days for the first 6 months, you've gone into the posh Gary Neville and gone, oh, that's a rather bizarre banner from the Arsenal supporter there.
I know, the first posh 6 months, Gary Neville definitely wouldn't have gone for that idiot word.
Definitely not.
It would have gone for, what's an unpleasant gentleman that might be?
Oh, silly sausage. G-Nev, top man. Thanks for that,
you.
mate. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Soccer AM and click here.
Where is that?
Just here.
In fresh air?
Yeah.